Trouble for the Lakeland Police Department this afternoon. Allegations of sexual misconduct against high-ranking department personnel as well as other city employees. All made public just a short time ago at a news conference at Lakeland City Hall. Laura Harris was at that news conference and joins us now live with the very latest. Good afternoon, Laura.
Well, Dan, the Lakeland police chief as well as the city manager both had some stern words for those folks who may have had something to do with or knew anything about possible sexting, sexual comments, even sexual acts on and off duty.
The conduct alleged is an embarrassment to all of the professional, hardworking members of the police department and the city of Lakeland as a whole.
Lakeland Police Chief Lisa Womack says these allegations of sexual misconduct from a 13-year city employee date back long before her time at the department, but now it's her problem to clean up.
The conduct alleged is not now and has never been tolerated by me or my administration, and I can assure you it will be dealt with appropriately.
Chief Womack says when the allegations were brought to her in March, she immediately took action, requesting the Florida Department of Law Enforcement to help with the investigation, who in turn notified the state attorney's office. Chief Womack says the female employee was being interviewed in a disciplinary hearing for another case when these claims came to light. It was in that hearing the female employee, who has held various city positions, most recently with the police department, gave details about sexual encounters such as consensual and alleged unwanted acts. Things that the employee claims several department employees knew about but never came forward with. While Chief Womack says there is still plenty to do with the investigation, she wants the public to understand this is not a department-wide problem.
We have had employees who have engaged in conduct that is not appropriate for our profession or for this police department, and they have been dealt with appropriately. There is not a culture of corruption. There is a culture of professionalism.
Now, there are 5 police department employees and 1 fire department employee currently named in this ongoing investigation. They are Captain John Thompson, Sergeant Rusty Launeberger, Sergeant David Wolverton, Fire Inspector David Bivens, Lieutenant Al Wilson is on modified duty assignment, as well as Sergeant Brian McNabb, who is also on modified duty assignment. Now, we have been told that the state attorney's office, they've completed their investigation, and they say they will be filing no criminal charges. Now, coming up tonight on ABC Action News at 5. Hear what the mayor has to say about all of this and exactly what the police department is doing right now to make sure things like this don't happen again. Live in Lakeland, Laura Harris, ABC Action News.